For the Hazard Cinema's 200th upload, we wanted to give you something special, and we feel like the BF3 plays. Episode 13 would be a good one. And number 10, I love stuff like this. Intense Noob has a 44 Magnum, and he's going to be showing us how having a precise shot with this weapon is lethal, as he heads through gold and gets 1, 2, and 3. All clean shots in the face, taking his tally up to 5, as he takes on Grand Bazaar, pistol only, takes a left off the alley, and nails one more clean headshot for a streak of 6 kills with 6 perfect shots, with just a sidearm run and gun. Number 9, LOG Titan is in a tank and has to deal with an overhead attack chopper. Unfortunately, he's playing on the Xbox and has to deal with a very slow cannon turn on his tank. But he deals with it pretty damn well as he nails the helicopter right out the sky, and after acquiring a fresh tank at his own spawn, he smacks down an enemy jet too, with his reflexes as quick as they can possibly get. I remember having to try and deal with slow rotating cannons when I played on Xbox, and it is a pain in the ass, and stuff like this, that is not easy to do on a console. Like, I'm proud of myself if I hit those on PC. I don't know what's stopping them from introducing alternate vehicle sensitivities for the console, but that's why I'm not a game developer. But moving on, number 8, Mad Alarm was flying a jet through Gulf of Oman, ejecting himself high into the sky, sees what looks like an enemy Viper in action, goes for the miracle shot, and he pings it right on the bunts, whilst parachuting down from above. Couldn't have possibly picked a more perfect placement. Fucking alliteration all over the place. Feeling peckish? Pick up a penguin. That's enough of that, I'm so sorry. Number 7, Guided Missile.
Oh my god!
Right to the face of the jet. Well, our man, Azacom, is fucking happy about that one, isn't he? Well, I'm yet to unlock those TV-guided missiles for my own helicopters, because I try not to go in helicopters, because there's much better pilots than me who can put them to much better use than I can. Perhaps I'll show an example of my flying skills sometime in the future, if you want to call them that. They ain't pretty, but another TV missile coming up and another jet, surely not! Yeah, I didn't think so. That wouldn't be possible. Oh, right, okay. Because 2 TV missiles in a row is just too good to be true, but parachuting out of your helicopter and hitting the jet with a small, hell yes, I was totally on the cards. I think that might be my favourite play. I just wish I had the gameplay sound to it, because I love the explosions. But number 6, White Moose wants to blow shit up.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh, jag fick han!
So he proceeds to RPG the Viper from the passenger seat of his team's Venom, while just a few seconds before he launched the RPG, he declared, I want to RPG something like a tank, or that Viper over there. And with that, down goes the Viper on Gulf of Oman. We've got plenty of Gulf of Oman action today. A very fun map for vehicle play. And on top of blowing shit up, he is still an NG in the back seat of a helicopter, and he's doing his bit to keep his chopper in the sky, earning the milestone maintenance medal for 10k, and he looks up and sees an incoming jet, and fires.
Jag fick den också!
Jävla cheater.
His friend jokes about cheats, White Moose claims he's awesome, but secretly confesses his luck. Either way, the play was brilliant. Number 5, tricky name, but I'm gonna call you Koopel. He's in a tank at the beach of... would you believe it? I'll let you figure out what the map is. But he's firing the MG of the T-90, killing some infantry around the D flag, denies the overhead jet its fun time in the air, destroys it and kills the pilot. He's been locked on for a while by a javelin, casts the smoke to divert the javelin, but he does take an RPG to the side, runs out to kill the engineer, kills him with the A91, and he needs to repair his T-90. And repairing the main battle tank is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's something that's got to be done. But it's 100% now good to go, and this confuses me a little. Canister shell hits, you can see the marker, and that shell looks like it connects, and the helicopter's destroyed but he gets no points for it. So if someone else shot it, how did he not get any assist points from the canister shell hits? I think he might have got ripped off by the game there, but I'm sure he can make up for it. Good night. Jet number 2 goes down. Now he spots another chopper. Initial round misses, but the canister shell is enough to destroy the already disabled helicopter and kill both the enemies flying inside it. So Koopel's done a pretty damn good job of cleaning up the beach and giving the enemies a hard time flying in from the boat. But there is one more helicopter coming in. Looks like the Venom. Sends a main cannon round as the Crippler, and the canister shell, the Finisher, concluding a great display of main battle tank as an anti-air tank. Lots of jets and choppers went down that day. Number 4, CVK 1907, once again in our top place, tanking on Carg Island. I wonder if this is in the same game.
Yeah, I got the jet.
CVK can barely contain his excitement at taking out that jet. He is delighted. Proceeds to make his way down the roads towards the A flag, where most of the enemies are going to be emerging from in tanks and other vehicles as well as on foot. So with having the T-90, he needs to get himself over there and put up a rock solid defense and get the big threats out of the way, like this guy.
Yes, bro.
Once again, ecstatic.
And I just got freaking another squad chopper.
It's like it's no big deal, you know? Yep, do this all day, every day. Man, I'd be fucking delighted if I could nail shit out the sky that easy. I guess some people just have a knack for it. Just takes practice, I guess. But now that his team have captured A, he's doing his bit to keep the infantry away from it. In comes a tank, and he deals with it very quickly. Destroys it, kills the driver, and he sees an enemy chopper in the sky, once again just hovering, trying to turn away. And there's no escape in the T-90 shell.
Yeah, I got attack chopper also. Nice.
Just not a single fuck given. He starts pushing up towards the top of the road now, which is very dangerous. Any further is suicide. So he backs off, casts some smoke, sees a spotted chopper icon and tries to line up the perfect oh god, there's a tank right through the smoke. Backs up a little, panic, starts putting cannon rounds on the tank, then decides to get a jeep on his right, jumps out, RPGs the tank, gets the disable on it, sprays a Scar H at the ejected driver, the tank blows up, and somehow he survived that. It's a miracle. Number 3, Westwood Killer. He's playing some Demolition on Underground on Modern Warfare 3. You guys can't see me, but I'm putting on my best troll face as we speak. It's actually Rush on Operation Metro with the ACOG M40 on Hardcore. And to clarify, I don't really have an issue with hardcore sniping, but I understand it's one of the more controversial topics for whatever reason, but I hope you don't want to crucify me if you want to add a little humour to the situation. Go back to Codboo. So anyway, Westwood Killer is literally tearing shit up left, right and centre on the second base of Metro with the M40, and he's also attached a suppressor to make himself a little more difficult to detect by removing the muzzle flash from his weapon. And he racked up 11 kills in this little tear running through the trains, but it's important to note in that play, he put down a spawn beacon. So he spawns on it, puts a fresh one down, and he's on his way again with 1, 2, goes outside, gets a third, misses this shot, and decides not to linger out in the open, gets inside the train, looks to his left, for 4, and 5, all the defenders outside A getting taken down. That's 6. Taking risks now, runs a little further up, gets a 7th who's prone on the floor, and that's about all he can manage before he finally gets taken out for good. 18 kills in total. Number 2 is Mongol, and he's playing Carg Island Rush, and he's on defense. And it's time for some clutch defusing as A is ticking. Last bomb of the game. If this goes off, the game is over. Mongol kills the defender, and he starts disarming. A grenade comes in but lands the other side of the MCOM, deals no damage to him, gets the disarm, starts running downstairs, and the building is flooded with enemies. So now he's got to put his M416 to good work. Tries to revive his teammate, gets the sound, but I don't think it actually worked. The defibrillator's hit detection, if you will, seems a little ropey in this game. Gets a double spray ahead of him, looks out to his left, there's 3 enemies, wipes them all out with 1 mag for a triple spray, reloads once again, looks straight ahead, 1 enemy dispatches him, looks to his right, enemy running up the staircase for the plant, jumps and catches him with enough rounds just before he turns the corner. Then the wall behind him explodes to reveal even more enemies, another double spray right there. Combat efficiency medal, I should fucking think so after that. Looks over towards the front door, where I assume the front door used to be, picks up 1 more kill, and the warehouse for now seems to be empty, but they're going to be coming again. 1 runs past on his left, Scotty Too Hot is doing the worm on his right. For the 2-piece, another comes running in through the door, sprinting around corners, shame on you. Spots 1 more in the distance at the edge of the platform, and finally someone manages to escape his M416. This man gets a face full of G18, defibrillators once again don't work, pulls out the G18, 1 more kill, and finally Mongol dies after 18 kills and the all-important defuse at the start of the play. And for number 1, I'll let you hear the chat for this one.
4, 5. No, that would be 3. 6, 7.
Are you kidding?
8, 9,
10,
They're oblivious of you. Huh?
11.
Wormhole Wizard earning the #1 spot with a very funny, original play where he defibrillates the enemy team for the lulz. Hope you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.